Hello everybody, this is Yoko's Band of Anime Reactions, and this is going to be my review for Konosuba Episode 6. If this doesn't end up being on, if the reaction ends up being not on BitChute, it's because it was taking forever to upload, not forever to upload, forever to process is the issue, because it uploads just fine. But when you're waiting for it to process and publish and be visible, it has been taking forever, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's because of my internet, and possibly, needing to be paid, or if it's because of the website's issue where it's being used too much and essentially it's going slow. I would assume that's the case. Because it would make sense, because all the other websites work pretty much fine. All the videos even upload much better on YouTube, for example, than on BitChute. I don't know why. Anyway, yeah, Konosuba Episode 6 essentially is the battle with the Dullahan General. And come to find out that Kazuma did think that, they hadn't been blowing it up anymore because he was complaining about them blowing up this home again, and I'm like, didn't she stop doing that? And we find out that she has still been doing that, and Aqua's been carrying her back. And I was thinking you were so right to do this, Kazuma, when he was calling Megumin and Aqua idiots. Because, yeah, why are you doing the one thing that this guy hates, which would cause him to come back and try and destroy you? Can't you find something else to blow up like that? I mean, seriously. Is there nothing else in that area that you could blow up that nobody lives in? I mean, seriously. I mean, I know she loves the explosion spell that much, but good God. When there's a freaking Dullahan General living at the place you're trying to blow up, best to not do that. But no. Because of this, we gotta deal with this guy. And he starts attacking people, and we think he kills a few people that went to attack him. And the funny thing is that for this, Aqua actually tries to use, turn undead on him, and it has some form of effect. She says it doesn't work, but when she uses it on him, I'm guessing it causes him pain enough to roll around like he's on fire, which he probably feels like anyway. And Kazuma was like, it did something to him. Did you not see him rolling around like that? And she does it a couple times, and still doesn't really do what the effect she wants, which I'm guessing is kill him. But yeah, then he starts summoning a group of undead, and they start chasing Aqua, and yeah, they start chasing Kazuma too, and they actually end up splitting up enough to where the group ends up running back to the Dullahan, which gives Megumin a big target to use for her explosion spell. That gets rid of the foot soldiers, but not the Dullahan, and now Megumin's out of magic. And that's when the other guys start popping up, running after to attack this guy, because they're all waiting for Killia to get back. And I don't know if he's ever going to get his sword back, because I'm sure that it's not going to be cheap to get his sword back. So until he gets there, if he gets there, I'm going to deal with this guy by themselves. Anyway, he ends up killing a few of the adventurers that were in the tavern before. And Darkness pops up and starts, being her freaky masochist self, and freaking out the Dullahan guy even more. And yeah, ends up pounding her into the ground. Not in the way she'd want, obviously. But Kazuma ends up using water on this guy. And we find out that apparently water is an undead's weakness, which you would think would be fire. Or even more so, holy magic. But apparently water... And yeah, everybody starts casting water magic at him, and Aqua joins the fray by using, essentially causing a big flood to appear and not only get the Dullahan, but watch them away and destroy a part of the city. Or a part of the gate thing in front of the city. And yeah, the steel isn't taking this guy down. So Kazuma decides to use steel on him, I'm guessing thinking that he would take the guy's sword and render him kind of useless, I guess. But the funny thing is, he doesn't get the sword. The most valuable thing this guy has, apparently. Or not most valuable, the most hard to steal, I guess I would say, instead. Because that's what happened with the girls, because the hardest thing to steal from them will be their panties. Which would make sense. And the hardest thing to steal for this guy is his head. Kazuma gets the good idea to show the others how to play soccer with the head as the ball. Oh boy. And then Aqua finally uses her, I guess the higher tier form of her turn undead, and it finally destroys him. And yeah, Darkness is kind of grieving the fact that they lost some of those people. And yeah, her grieving is kind of irrelevant because Aqua ends up reviving these guys so they're alive again. And apparently there's a gigantic reward for defeating the dual hand guy because it was in general the Devil King, and it mostly goes to Kazuma and his group. And he's about to want to, retire from being an adventurer. Which upsets Aqua because, she was wanting to get the heck out of this place. But there's a catch. Because Aqua destroyed a good portion of the town, that money that for the reward is going to repair the city. So they're essentially left with just about nothing. Or not really nothing, but not much. So now they gotta continue being adventurers. Anyway, but like I said, if it's not on BitChutes because, yeah, BitChutes being, a bitch, and not wanting to process the videos. It's wanting to take its sweet freaking time on it. So, yeah. If you haven't already subscribed, feel free to do so, and I will see you all next time.